All right, now I'm on p121, the Go Math homework. Number 1 is done for us, but we do need these directions. Jeff sold the pumpkin he grew for $7 each at the farmer's market. If Jeff sold 30 pumpkins, how much money did he make? Well, they already gave us the expression to use in the example problem, 7p, where p is the number of pumpkins sold. So now we know how many pumpkins he sold. So we need to do 30 times that 7, and that will tell us how much money he made. So I'll let you do that math. But again, if you need extra help, please raise your hand. Okay, next set of directions. An architect is designing a building. Each floor will be 12 feet tall. Write an expression for the number of floors the building can have for a given building height. Tell what the variable in your expression represents. Okay, so number of floors the building can have for a given building height. So we don't know how many, we don't know the building height, so that's our variable. And how many floors it can have, well, depending on the height, each floor is 12 feet. So we need to divide whatever the height is divided by 12, and that will tell us how many floors we can have. So there's our expression, h divided by 12, and then h represents, h is the height of the building. Okay, if the architect is designing a building that is 132 feet tall, how many floors can be built? Well, now you just plug in 132 divided by 12. You can rewrite that. And this is going to be your final answer. That will tell you how many floors the building can have. Okay, next set of directions. Write an algebraic expression for each word expression. And then evaluate the expression with values. So there's going to be 4 different answers really. You're going to have an expression, and then you're going to find the value if the variables equal these 3 numbers. Okay, so number 5, the quotient. So I know I'm going to be dividing 100 and the sum of b and 24. Okay, so the quotient of 100, so 100 divided by, and then the sum of b and 24. Sum means plus, so b plus 24. So the quotient, or the answer to the division problem, 100 divided by the sum of b and 24. Okay. Now I'll let you do the next part, but what you're going to do is first you're going to solve this if you plug in 1 for b. So 1 plus 24 would be 25, and then you do 100 divided by 25. That would give you one of your answers. Next, you plug in 6 for b. 6 plus 24, 30. So 100 divided by 30. That will give you your next answer. And then lastly, you plug in 13.5 for b. 13.5 plus 24. That is what? 37.5. So 100 divided by 37.5, and that will give you your last answer. Okay. Number 6, 13 more than the product of m and 5. So 13 more than the product of m. Product means multiply. More tells me I'm adding there. So 13 more than the product of m and 5. M times 5. Okay, there is variability here. You can write this as 5m plus 13. That would be another way to write it. But you would get the same answer because order of operation tells us we have to do this multiplication first anyways. So now you just go through. Plug in 1 for m. 1 times 5 is 5 plus 13. That will be your first answer. Then you plug in 6 for m. 6 times 5 is 30, plus 13. That will be your second answer. 13.5 times 5. I'll let you do that math. Don't forget, there's one number behind the decimal here, no numbers behind the decimal here. So once you get your answer, you're going to move your decimal over once. And then you're going to add 13. So you're going to get this answer plus your 13. And this will be your third and final answer. Okay, number 7. In the town of Pleasant Hill, there's an average of 16 sunny days each month. Write an expression to represent the approximate number of sunny days for any number of months. Tell what the variable represents. So 16 sunny days. So if there's 16 sunny days every month, if there's 2 months, we would, to find the total number of sunny days, we'd have 16 in the first month, 16 in the second month. So we're going to use 16 times the number of months. So I'm going to use, does it tell us what we want to use for our variable? I'm going to use m for my variable to represent months. So 16 times the number of months. And then I have to tell what that m represents. M equals the number of months. Okay. And number 8, how many sunny days can a resident of Pleasant Hill expect to have in 9 months? Well, m is the number of months, so 16 times 9. And that will give you your answer to this problem. All right, thanks again for watching. And again, if you have any additional questions, please don't hesitate to raise your hand.